Hey guys, just chilling. Your girl here, dropping through. And I just wanted to really talk really quick about karma, okay? Now, we all are born with karma, no doubt. Somewhere in your birth chart, you got to clear some kind of karma for your ancestors, for yourself, for your family, okay? Um, yeah, some of them houses we can change, other houses we can't, okay? Without going too far into that, because I'm not an astrologist, okay? I just take from everything. But I do know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, karma don't have no designated time. It don't have no certain way it's going to hit you. For example, you know how they say karma don't have an address? It don't. Like, say for example, like I feel like you can go through karma before it even happens because it's just in the stars. You know, something you done did, and we done all did something, right? And we have to pay for it initially. That is what karma is. The clearing of karma, you know, it's not to say everything you do gonna come back to you, but it is. What you put out is what comes back in, you know? It's just a cycle. You know, just like the weather, the precipitation is a cycle. Everything is a cycle, okay? And whether you clearing this karma for yourself, for your ancestors, or whatever, it has to be cleared. Okay. Now, the example I can think of right now, say for example, you beat somebody up just for nothing because you was angry, you was upset. You just walked down the street and just start fighting somebody because they looked at you wrong. Okay. It could be 10 years later, you might get jumped. That's how karma gets you. Or say, for example, you and your friends jump somebody. This person wasn't bothering y'all or nothing like that, right? And then all of a sudden, y'all just jump somebody. Now, this could happen first. And later on, 10 years from now, you get jumped. You know, but it might not happen in that same way. It might not even affect you. Like, say, for example, you go beat somebody up out of nowhere, like, and you might not get beat up. You might just get cheated on by the love of your life, right? Um, or say you cheated on your boyfriend and you thought you was getting away with it for years, okay? And you ain't like that person really, but you was with him for the wrong reasons, right? Probably financially, which a lot of people is in relationships for the wrong reason, but that's another video. But say for example you did that to that guy or that girl. Later on, when you fall in love, the person might not even love you back, like years later. But one thing I just want to, you know, those just a few examples I can think of right now off the top of my head. But the whole point in this video is to let y'all know that karma don't have no certain way, type of shape, or form that it's going to get you. But it's going to get you. Okay? Say you done slept with your boyfriend. I mean, not your boyfriends. Well, maybe it is your boyfriends. Your boyfriend's friend. Your lover's friend. You know, that, you know, things that we do subconsciously, unconsciously is what I meant to say. Or not. Even if you unaware of it, it has to be like it's consequences and repercussions for everything that you do. It could be the littlest things, like say you at Walmart, the self checkout. You done scanned 5 items and only paid for 2 of them. You know, um, you might lose some money that you really need, your rent money or something like that. Just because you scan those couple items, you might think it's so small, But to the universe, to God, that don't matter. You know the difference between right and wrong. Everybody do. We get that intuition, it tells us, right? Our intuition will tell us, like, we built with the system within systems that already equipped to tell us what's right from wrong. So say you cheat on your significant other and you just, you think it's okay. And, that's kind of hard because some people, this 2023, they actually think, okay, because of the way the economy and society is, it's just really becoming a new norm for third party relationships. Like, so some people, it's more accepted now, the poly life, you know what I mean, and all that is more accepted now than it used to be in like 1960s, so it's like the way of the world now. So people, they not really valuing relationships, but just say you in a relationship and you did that for years to your significant other. Like, you might go out here, drive a car and get in a car accident or something, and that same significant other you done cheated on all them years gotta take care of you. Y'all seen Waiting to Exhale? Wasn't that Waiting to Exhale? No, I wasn't. It was or was it? Well, anyway, y'all know when a girl pushed that man in the tub in that wheelchair. But anyway, yeah, shit like that. You know, karma don't have no certain time frame because the universe don't know time. Okay, Capricorn rules time, true, but still, you know, that is still things I don't know. I don't know everything. I know Capricorn, the 10th house rules time, as well as, karma and ancestors. If you don't know, do your own research. Don't just go off of what I say, you know, because I learned what God and the universe want me to learn, and go on when whatever they tell me to teach and speak on. That's what I do, But your path might be different from mine. We all here on different paths to clear different karma. Some people's karma might be in relationships. Other people's karma might be with their finances. It just vary. It really do. It vary from, family to family, person to person, you know, um, depending on, you know, what you're here to do. And depending on your life path. Because that rising sign, everybody got good and bad when it comes to a rising sign, I think. But that's your blueprint. That's the map of your life, whether y'all know it or not. And if y'all don't know it, y'all better get to knowing it, you know. And of course, you need your exact birth time for that. If you don't know, you just study guessing. Okay, so yeah, it's ways that you can find out certain things, but for you to know everything with all the transits, the conjunctions, the sextiles, the trines, and all that different astrology stuff, and yeah, but it's so deep and so tedious, you know. To each his own. Like I said, don't just go off of what I tell you. Do your research. But one thing I can vouch for, like, is karma. For example, I'm gonna give y'all an example of karma that just happened to me, and it was the littlest things that I noticed. Like, okay, so I was downstairs and I had came out of my kitchen and my kids was just chilling, so I scared them. 2 seconds later, I go to open the door and my friend at the door, and I didn't even know it, and she scared the shit out of me. So it was like instant karma, and some of us deal with instant karma. Some of us, it might take your ass a while to get your karma, but you gonna get it. Some of us deal with it instantly, you know. But one thing I could tell y'all is that shit is real. You know what I mean? So if you can, try to clear your karma. You know, try with the best of your ability. So at least, when you go before God again, you could say, "Dear God, I tried." You know what I mean? But God know us. He knew us before we was in the womb. Like, He know everything we gonna do before we do it. Period. Your life is already written. It's just a movie. You press play the day you born. God press play and into the end. And that's just the way.